Sexual revolution is a term used to refer to the dramatic transformation in attitudes to sex, sexual activity, sexual identity that's taken place in the West really since the 1960s, culminating most recently and most dramatically in the remarkable political successes of the LGBTQ plus movement, particularly transgenderism, which is the most remarkable accomplishment in some ways of the sexual revolution. The origins, the causes, the facilitating factors in the sexual revolution are manifold. Obviously, human beings have engaged in a range of sexual activities for centuries, time immemorial. Sexual immorality has gone on. Boundaries have always been transgressed. What makes the sexual revolution remarkable is that the transgression of those boundaries has now become not simply very, very common, but effectively normative within society. So one of the origins of the sexual revolution has been the philosophical understanding of the self as an autonomous individual, the understanding of human beings as those who can construct and create their own values, sexual values. That has been a significant part in the background of the sexual revolution. There have also been technological factors as well. The advent of the pill, for example, and antibiotics meant that many of the risks of aberrant sexual behavior outside the bounds of monogamous marriage, many of those risks have now been attenuated, if not entirely annihilated. And then there's been a rise of a very self-conscious political movement. I referred a few moments ago to the LGBTQ plus movement that has placed the victims, or the so-say victims of a heteronormative society, a society that sees monogamous heterosexual marriage as normative. The victims of that kind of society have moved to the center of the political narrative. So all of these things have shaped and fueled the nature of the sexual revolution.